Okay, people, get ready to get your fabulousness back because Kim Fields is joining us this morning to talk about adventures in Christmasing. Good morning to you, darling.
Good morning. Happy adventuring this Friday.
Yes, you look fantastic.
Thank you. My glam is right there, and they're waving and say thank you.
Come on, Glam Squad. Come on in the room, Glam Squad. I love it. Okay, let's talk about this movie, Adventures in Christmasing. It's actually the start of a slew of holiday movies and celebrations on VH1, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We are so thrilled that VH1 has chosen our movie, Adventures in Christmasing, to kick off really an unprecedented moment for them in terms of being in the holiday space with a handful of amazing original movies this year.
And the movie itself, you have a lot to do with, which I really appreciate, is being able to see an exceptional woman of color who has got an exceptional career, but also taking the reins behind the scenes as well.
Well, thank you. Yes. So I came up with the story with Rhonda Baraka, one of my writing partners, and she and I started really just massaging this idea. And then she wrote the teleplay for us. And it's really a phenomenal experience. I think that everyone gets to enjoy not only really leaning into the idea of coming out of your comfort zone, but what happens when you're kind of thrown into an adventure. And the perspective, if you see it as such, you know, and then when you get to the other side of it, oh, it's just so liberating. It's incredible.
And that speaks to this plot line because you play a talk show host who, as you mentioned, is taken out of her comfort zone. You go on these crazy outdoorsy adventure like Kim. You jumped out of a helicopter. What?
What?
Right. So yes, and Adrian Holmes and I teamed up again to do another project together. And so Holmes and I, we did our own stunts, and certainly doing the rappelling out of the helicopter was a lot of fun. Very, very wow moment-ish. Falling into a glacier river that was freezing cold. The executive producer and me saw a bear cub, and I said, well, let me jump back in the river and let's roll cameras. But the actress in me was like, no, we done with that part. We got to get back in that water. So it was it's a very exciting project to really bring to everyone on the 29th.
That is so fantastic. So the 29th is when it premieres, again, kicks off the whole Naughty or Nice Christmas holiday celebrations on VH1. So we'll be able to see this. Love, again, that you were behind writing the movie and coming up with the ideas. But I have to also say, on behalf of my girlfriends, living single was life, life for us. And I thank you so much for Miss Regine.
Oh, thank you very, very much. I always love hearing about that. And, you know, I do try to incorporate a little castmate love in my movies. And so just stay tuned for some living single love that I'm sharing in this movie as well. It's just a little something.
Just a little something. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
I love it. A little something, just like this shoulder, give it a little shoulder and take it back. I love it.
Just a little something. Yes.
I love it. Have a fantastic weekend, and we're so excited to watch.
Thank you.
Adventures in Christmasing, November 29th on VH1. Code, back over to you.
I did not approve Kim Fields jumping out of a helicopter.
Well, it has been
Somebody
done.
needed to talk to me first. We must protect Kim Fields at all costs. Wrap her in bubble wrap. My goodness. I'll be throwing Kim Fields out of helicopters. She's a treasure.